Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we completed all of our side quests and made the trek all the way up here to the entrance of Tephra Cave, where Fiora was conveniently waiting for us. This time, we're going to be heading into Tephra Cave, but before we do any of that, there's actually something that I want to do real quick. And that something involves this Defense Force soldier. I'm pretty sure you know what that means. Side quests! Going to the cave, can you kill a willow bunnive for me? Wow. They attack in packs, so they can be quite a nuisance. One willow... Okay, these things attack in packs, yet you want me to just kill one of them for you. Wow. He also wants us to go after singing brogs, and it seems like there's something else you want us to kill. Mel lizards, the very thing Fiora warned us about. Yeah, these guys are totally a threat. But with those down, I want to go ahead and move on to something different. I want to head back into Colony 9 proper, because I think it's finally time we knock out Marcia's quest. Dearie me, my grandsons are having quite the altercation. And now, to get the upper hand, they are both in training. That is a worry. Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the two wins, though. He is my flesh and blood, after all. That's why I'd like someone to take him the biscuits I've made. It might encourage him to train harder. Why do you want the younger one to win? They're both family. Oh, that's right, Fiora. You wouldn't know. Anyway, that's our business. I shouldn't have said anything. In any case, would you mind helping me with this? Biscuits for our grandson. We have to take Marcia's biscuits to Jarok. Yeah, we have a little bit of a favoritism issue, I can see. Alright, now in the residential district, what we need to do is that we need to change the time over to nighttime. I personally like doing this at 2200. I'm an American. I don't understand really European time much. I mean, I guess it's more like military time in you know where I live, but yeah, you get the gist. It's not very something I'm familiar with. And here we are. We find Jarok just beating up on a tree. I guess this is his idea of trading. Let's talk to him. Hello. What's up? Do you need to see me for something? Are those Grandma's biscuits? She really shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. Thanks for bringing them to her. To her? For her? Please thank Grandma for me as well. Alright, Marcia, the biscuits are delivered. What do you have to say to us? You took my biscuits to Jarok. He's a good boy, so sweet. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Yeah, that's a weight off our shoulders. Nice work, Fiora. Stop it, I'm not used to saying nice things about me. Feels weird. Ouch. I'd very much like Jarok to win. You're on his side too, aren't you? No. No. Short answer, no. Anyway, I wanted to save this quest for right here because this is actually the only side quest in all of Xenoblade Chronicles that Fiora actually comments on. Yeah. That's the only one. I wanted to knock it out now because, well, we didn't exactly have Fiora in the party when we did all those other quests, so this is the only possible chance I could have done it. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you back in front of Tephra Cave. And now that we are here, in front of the entrance of Tephra Cave, we collected the side quest, we knocked out a side quest. I think it's time we head in. Let's finally start exploring a new area. There are many types of monsters. The type of monster is shown in the target window. You can toggle enemy icons on or off in display settings from the options menu. The option menu. I actually want to go ahead and bring this out for you. Because, for those of you who have bat ears, you might have noticed that I set the music to original. These are all the original themes. Yeah, so if you're wondering why Colony 9 in its entirety sounded different, that's why. I changed the music to match the original. This game is one of my favorite OSTs in all of video games, and I would be remiss to not... I think it would be a criminal idea if I did not show you guys exactly why I love these OSTs so much, and that goes for both Definitive Edition and the original, because I like both of them equally, and I want all versions of each song, if possible, to be played. So, that's why I have it set like this, and going forward, I will have it set for every other video. And wow, we already killed that Willow Bunniv. That wasn't difficult at all. I think I only used one art on that entire enemy. I don't think I'll need it for the Clap Bunniv. It's only level 4. We have things under control. Yeah. So yeah, that was pathetically easy. Let's hope our next enemy has everything under control. This area. We have a bunch of Eater Caterpiles and spawning in the Cellar Bloodworm. Or Bloodworm? Gross. Bugworm. This thing is a vision type monster. It is a unique monster, meaning it will attack us if it just so much as, sees us. And yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. Goodbye. It's exactly our level, so it's not exactly what I would like to call the thing about unique monsters is that they just feel unfair for this part of the game, especially if you're, at your normal level. Okay, stay like that, yeah. But yeah, it just feels like they just don't do much. Anyway, here are the singing brogs that we need to hunt, so we may as well just kill these, and Ryan learned a new art. Wow, we'll be definitely showing that off in due time. Anyway, let's take out this other brog. Oh my god, we have so many enemies on us right now. I don't even want to use my talent art for this. Oh, chain attacks. Yes. So, what we have new are chain attack. I might want to use this. So, chain attacks. We get an achievement, Go Team, for using one. This will freeze the entire battle, and will allow us to use any of our arts regardless of if they are on cooldown or not. In addition, you can see that chain icon right there. If I were to use another red art like backslash, this would do increased damage. It would actually form a ×2 multiplier, like so. And you know what? ×3 war swing sounds fun. Jeez, killer combo. The key to using chain attacks is to mostly just, you can use them for ether arts too, like Shulk's Light Heal. But you generally want to use them for attacks. There are a small few exceptions where I think using chain attacks as a defensive option works better. However, you can actually get affinity plays a huge portion in the chain attacks, because we didn't see it in there, but at the end of the third attack, you might see something called a chain link appear. If this happens, you can get additional attacks. Should that happen, you can get up to 15 of them if you have all 3 of your party members at max affinity. So yeah, affinity is a really big deal in this game, and I will be going for them as often as I can. Anyway, we made it to the Magma Ruins.
Are these the Magmel ruins?
Haven't you been here before?
Nope.
The Defense Force often uses it for training, but I come here to do research. It's not really a place that people go.
Not surprising. There are monsters around here that use Mechon parts as armor.
Was this built by the Mechon?
I don't think so. There's a path for people to get in. It might have been a vehicle of some kind.
Like the Defense Force hover transports.
A vehicle? But it's so big.
It's amazing technology. I wonder what kind of people made it.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's keep moving. The ether cylinders are up ahead.
Right.
Taking shortcuts with skip travel. Yep, we've already been over this. Anyway, I never really got the chance to show this off due to, you know, all of those fights going on and all the different mechanics going on in place. I need to stop saying going on. But Fiora has 2 new arts. I'd like to go over those. So let's go ahead and take on this Iron Bunniv and see what we can get done. First off is Lacerate. This inflicts bleed on an opponent. It's a pretty good art, and this is our first example of damage over time. And I think we're gonna have this enemy dead in no time. Yeah, Alright, well, let's go. Well, I feel bad for you two, Bunnives, because you're next on the list. Fiora's next art is Hidden Thorn. This will inflict daze on an enemy. Daze is a new status that we can utilize, and this will basically it can only be used if an enemy is toppled. It will extend the timer for which an enemy is knocked over, as well. What Daze will do is that it will also remove any aggro. Not remove. What it does is that it basically, you know, prevents you from drawing any aggro to yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say right there. Sheesh. And another thing that I wanted to go over, the fact that there's a bunch of quest icons here, this door won't open, is that Tephra Cave, Cave Rat. You cannot collect that possibly in Colony 9. Tephra Cave, if I want to pull it up right now, has a completely different Collectopedia. Yeah, it has a completely different Collectopedia than Colony 9 does. And therefore, it yields different rewards than Colony 9 would, as well as, you know, all that jazz. That red dot's starting to annoy me, so let's see what Ryan learned. Not level up, crap. Engage. This is an aura that will greatly raises the aggro. This is misleading. What Enrage does is it's more of a lock-on type art. It inflicts lock-on on any enemy in the battle, and what it will do is that it will force all enemies to aggro onto Ryan. Kind of a great get-off-me tool in case of an event that something nearby is, well, so dangerous you don't want it dealing with that, such as this guy, Wallside Gwynry, a unique monster that we need to hunt from a Nopon in Colony 9. This Nopon was apparently almost eaten by this thing. I don't see how. This thing's kind of tiny. Oh man, the original You Are Nowhere names. I love this track a lot. I need this thing off me, guys. Thank you. Oh god. This thing is kinda... Ryan, please. We got a chain attack at least. Alright, we got the chain attack. We'll go ahead and do this. I can activate Hidden Thorn at any time. I'm gonna instead just Power Smash. Get some added damage going. ×2 backslash. No, I want you down longer. Yeah, let's go ahead and force another topple on you. Keep you down for longer. Wrong art, crap. Okay, I barely had time for that. Sheesh. Shul, can you heal? Uh-oh. 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 Oh my god, I'm dead. Help. 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 Help me, please. Okay. This could go up better. Okay. It's done. Jaws of Defeat. I think you get this if you just barely win a fight. I don't see how you're not going to get this during a playthrough, considering how much these brutal enemies they just don't have any issue throwing at you. We got the Leaf Mystery, a Bright Fig, and Steel Silk. Anyway, right here, these are the metal lizards we need to hunt. They are non-aggressive. However, you do want to note of these dot dot dots right next to their icons. These little dot dot dots mean that they will only attack you if they see you attacking another enemy. This is really important to point out because this place is freaking huge, and there's 5 of these damn things. They're all level 5. We're way over their level. I think we have no issue taking them on. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see how much of these we can actually, kill. Also, yeah, as I said earlier, they're not aggressive. That means these guys wouldn't have attacked us unless Shulk and Ryan did something as stupid as poke them with a stick. It's entirely believable. I didn't even need to use an art, really.
One hit kill, or something.
Who else wants some?
Piece of cake!
More post-game battle quotes. They really know how to. They really do know how to give you. They really do know how to throw them at you. All right, and well, we can see the end destination right in front of us. Let's go on ahead and head towards it. We just have this straight little line right here, and we're just gonna. This is probably the most linear this game gets, if I'm being honest. It's now nighttime. We're at the rear entrance. And welcome to the cylinder hangar. If you want to see how far we've come since leaving Colony 9, that's it over there. Yeah. I'm not pulling your leg. That is actually Colony 9. On a different note, here's where we need to be.
Right here. Thanks for the help, Shulk. I'll start collecting them up. You two hold on a sec.
It's full of ether cylinders. Hey, why do we have to come all the way here to get them? Isn't there an ether cylinder fueling station in the colony?
Well, refining the ether takes a long time down there, and sometimes cylinderization fails. And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's more reliable than making them ourselves.
Right. And Colony 9's anti-air batteries and mobile artillery are standardized for these cylinders, so they can be used straight away.
I see. You know, this place is in good condition considering it's ancient.
It might be that there's some form of technology being used to preserve it. It's just a shame we don't understand its secret.
Shulk?
But I'll solve it one day and show you. If it's just technology that someone created in the past, it's not incomprehensible. We'll come to understand it one day.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether cylinders whenever we need them. Besides, it's a good place for Defense Force training.
Yeah, so good that you didn't even want to come here without Shulk to back you up. Anyway, did you collect the cylinders?
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
Shh, be quiet.
Are they Mechon?
I don't know, but it looks like we'll have to destroy them.
In that case, just leave them to me.
Switch targets. This is something that we went over with Lake Magdalena. I want to go ahead and focus our efforts on this one right here. And yeah, this is a new, entirely different type of enemy. The Ancient Machines. Yeah. Oh. Hidden Thorn. Gotcha. We got it dazed. It's broken again. And it's almost dead. Alright. Apparently a machine's bleeding, okay. But, yeah. I always thought this was like kind of a weird fight, but it does make sense as to why they're here. And that's it.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm all right. Thanks to you and Ryan.
What on Bionis were those? I've never seen anything like them.
Could they have been Mechon?
No. I think they were something left by the civilization that built this vehicle.
They didn't seem like Mechon to me. But why did they only show up now?
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something. But I don't think that something could have been us.
Please, let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
Huh? What's going on?
Listen, what is that?
That sound.
In the sky! Oh, it's a...
This can't be.
No way.
Mechon!
How? Didn't my brother destroy them all a year ago?
Could that defense mechanism have responded to the Mechon?
Let's get back to the colony.
Come on.
Hey, this siren, it sounds different.
Yeah, isn't this siren too?
It can't be. The Mechon.
One large Mechon, 10 carriers, and an unknown number of units emerging from the carriers.
You idiots! Why didn't you see this lot until they were right on top of us?
But sir, we thought the Mechon had all been wiped out.
Oi! What's happening? Respond! Anti-air batteries 1 to 3. Why aren't my targeting systems online? Don't let a single one into the colony! Assemble everyone who can fight. Evacuate the civilians to the shelter. Get a move
Yes,
on!
sir. Fire at will! We got it! No, wait! What the? Our weapons don't work on them at all! What type of Mechon is that? I've never seen one like it.
You slackers, fire! Shoot it down!